What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. So much news to cover. Ronald Koeman's future, Messi's future, Laporta speaks in the press conference, Eric Garcia's press conference reaction as well, players coming in, players coming out. So much news. Before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button. Try to get the 200 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, subscribe down below. And let's get into it. Let's start off with the breaking news over the past 24 hours, and that is that Eric Garcia has officially signed his Barcelona contract, and now he's officially a Barcelona first-team player, signing his contract until 2026 with a 400 million euro release clause. Let's get in now to Eric Garcia's press conference reaction. This is the first time he spoke as an official Barcelona player. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts off by saying that I would like to thank the president Joan Laporta, Rafael Usti, and Ramon Panas for all their effort. We both wanted to get to the same place, and here we are now. It's a dream come true. A future full of success awaits us, and I will give everything for this shirt. My dream was always to play for the first team at Barcelona since I was a little kid. Comparisons to Piqué, the fact that I'm being compared to Piqué is a great joy, but there's no point. I'm just starting, and Piqué's been in the club for 10 plus years. When the elections were over, the president confirmed to me that he would like me, so everything went well. There was no pressure. I like to win, and I want to start in this way. My departure back in 2017, at the time, I must say I wasn't interested as much as it is today. The project they offered me in Manchester was very attractive, and I'm very happy with the experience they gave me there, which has helped me a lot to grow. My relationship with Ansu Fati, we have a very close relationship since he arrived at Barcelona as a youngster. I appreciate him, and I love him very much, and I want to play with him at the Camp Nou. We used to say that a lot when we were little kids. He had a big injury now, but he will come back at the highest level. On Pep Guardiola, I'm very grateful for him. I have grown a lot under his orders. He makes players grow a lot, and he showed that here and as well as in Manchester as well. I'll be prepared to play where the coach asked me to play. The competition between center backs is very high level, and it will be a coach decision who plays and who doesn't. Ronald and Geza have shown a great level. If we play together, we will do our best for the club. Now let's get into Joan Laporta's press conference reaction as well. For the second day in a row, he has spoken to the media. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts off by saying that Eric, thank you for being here. Welcome to your new home. Today will be a historic day knowing Eric's character, young, mature, and prepared. Today for Barcelona and for me and for the board, this is a very special day. During the election campaign, we were convinced that we were going to bring back Eric, and we were also convinced that he would agree to join as well. The renewal of Leo Messi does not depend on the audit. We are in talks with Leo's agent, and it's going very well. We hope the talks will continue to progress. And with Messi, it's not a matter of money, but a matter of the future and the sporting project. There will be more signs to improve the first team in the coming weeks. Next week, there will be more news. Rafael Usti also spoke during the press conference as well, answering one question, saying that Ronald Koeman has told us he wanted Eric Garcia for a long time. Joan Laporta was then asked about departures from the club. He said the technical secretaries had been working on this issue from the beginning. Koeman, we are in conversation with him. I feel very comfortable with him. There's been a series of notes that I want to clarify. The result of these conversations will lead to the final solution. There are other players apart from Eric who want to play for Barcelona. We are once again in the core horse of players and agents. Koeman, right now I see Koeman closer to staying at Barcelona than leaving. The conversations are going very well. And also the director of football, Mateo Almani, answered two questions. That Eric has been very special behavior for a long time, and I want to take this opportunity to thank him and highlight that as well. And Eric Garcia made a decision not to continue at Manchester, but to return to Barcelona, and that was complicated from the sporting point of view. He was penalized, of course, and he did not end up playing for the entire year. Now, during Joan Laporta's press conference with Eric Garcia, he hinted at three big things. Number one, players coming in and out. Number two, Ronald Koeman's future. And number three, Messi's future. Let's start with the players coming in. Of course, yesterday on my YouTube channel, I did upload a video about Emerson joining the club, how Barcelona going to activate that 9 million release clause to bring him back to Barcelona, which is absolutely fantastic news. And it should be announced by the time I upload this video as well. If it is, welcome Emerson. If not, welcome Emerson in the next 24 hours. Now, Marcelo Bielsa, who's a very reliable source, has come out saying that, of course, Emerson to Barcelona is a done deal and that he can still leave the club this window, but staying at Barcelona is his priority and also the priority of the club as well. So both parties want him to stay. Of course, there is that opportunity of a little bit of a window for, the likes of Tottenham, AC Milan, Inter Milan, PSG, Bayern Munich, all these top European clubs that need a good right back. There's still a little bit of a window for Emerson to leave the club if a good offer comes in, but Barcelona want him to stay, and he wants to stay as well. Now, after Emerson, the next player that's going to be joining Barcelona is going to be Wijnaldum, and it has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. He's come out saying that, look, he's quoted a tweet from Laporta's press conference that we just talked about. He said that Laporta said next week there's going to be new signings. So by the end of this week or the beginning of next week, expect Wijnaldum to be announced by Barcelona as a new first-team player. Now, the second thing that Joan Laporta mentioned in his press conference is that Ronald Koeman is more likely to stay as a Barcelona manager than to leave, and Sport have come out saying that if Ronald Koeman continues, Barcelona plan to review his contract. Barcelona will then think of proposing him a deal with a lower fixed salary than he currently has, compensation with variables of winning titles. Koeman has spent the last few days in Netherlands on vacation and now has returned to Catalonia, and this will be an absolutely key week. Mundo Deportivo have come out saying that, Juan Laporta has told Ronald Koeman you can't use a 3 at the back, you can only use a 4-3-3 and use attacking players and play players in the right position. This is absolutely crap. Of course, if this is the case, Joan Laporta would be the coach and not Ronald Koeman. So I wouldn't look into this report too much. Of course, Fernando Polo, who's reporting this, is a very reliable source in the Spanish media. But I wouldn't look into this too much if this was the case. Again, Joan Laporta would be the coach and not Ronald Koeman. But again, Ronald Koeman is more likely to stay as the Barcelona manager than he is to leave. Now, someone else who is most likely to stay as well and was mentioned in Joan Laporta's press conference with Leo Messi continuing at the club. Miguel Rico has come out and said that Leo Messi has accepted Barcelona's economic offer and payment formula. Of course, that 2-year deal at Barcelona, 3 years in Miami, then 5 years as a Barcelona ambassador. Everything except some minor details is done to extend his contract for 2 more years. Now, Mateo Morito from Sky Sports, very, very reliable source and also close to Romano as well. He's come out and said that Leo Messi has agreed a contract extension with Barcelona for 2 more years. Everything indicates that he will continue at Barcelona. So there are some good signs that Messi is going to be staying at Barcelona. Like I said a million times, and I'll say it again, as soon as Aguero signed for Barcelona, I knew that Messi was going to stay. Absolutely fantastic news, but again, not confirmed quite yet from the top sources. They're just top sources at the moment. We'll wait and see, but Joan Laporta in his press conference with Eric Garcia was very, very confident that Messi is going to be continuing at Barcelona. Now, 2 other players who have been linked with a strong move to Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly is Jules Koundé from Sevilla. Mundo Deportivo have come out saying that Sevilla have set Jules Koundé's starting price for around 65 to 70 million. He is on Barcelona's list, but Sevilla are not in favor of a player exchange in which it would help Barcelona. So again, with Sevilla not accepting a player change, it's not going to happen. Of course, Barcelona cannot afford 65 to 70 million for one player. Of course, maybe next season or the season after that they could, but a lot of teams interested in Koundé. I believe PSG are in the race, Manchester United in the race, Real Madrid are in the race. They're all willing to pay that money. Barcelona aren't, so in the end, Barcelona aren't going to be in this race for too long. But at the moment, Barcelona are very interested in Jules Koundé. The second player that has been linked with Barcelona over the past 24 hours has been Gianluigi Donnarumma. Of course, he's going to be a free agent this summer, and he has liked an Instagram post linking him to FC Barcelona. Again, we'll wait and see what happens with it. It's going to be a free deal, of course. There's going to be a lot of bonuses in it, sign-on bonus for Raiola as well, his agent. It's going to be really, really expensive. Of course, we already have Ter Stegen, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And of course, Donnarumma, of course, he has to be in that conversation as well. He's easily probably, I'd say, top 10, top 15 best goalkeepers in the world. Bring him in on those, expensive wages, all that sort of stuff is going to make it very difficult. But of course, he wants to come in with based on variables like, Aguero and Wijnaldum, 10 million for winning the Champions League, 20 million if you, played 20 games, something like that. The deal could be possible. Other than that, I think it's very, very unlikely, but keep your eyes on this for sure. Barcelona are very interested, and Donnarumma wants to come to Barcelona as well. Now let's get into the news starting Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Now, a lot of current Barcelona players have been linked with a move away from Barcelona and also continuing at Barcelona. Let's get into those. Firstly, coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying that Barcelona have intensified talks with Ousmane Dembele's agent. The club wants him to stay and plan to extend his contract for 5 more seasons. Talks are on the right track, but it won't be easy. There's a difference between the two parties at the moment. Very, very clear. Barcelona want Dembele to continue. Dembele right now wants to continue at Barcelona. But of course, things can change. Barcelona definitely want to reduce his wages quite a bit, and he's not really, open to that much. We'll wait and see what happens, but in the end, I do believe that Dembele will renew his contract at FC Barcelona. Now, a player who's been linked with a move away from Barcelona, but is going to be staying 100% is Sergio Busquets, coming in from Blin, saying that Bayern Munich are not interested in Busquets. He does not match the profile Bayern Munich are looking for at the moment. Busquets is 100% going to stay. He's not going to be leaving anytime soon. I think in the next 2 years, he's definitely going to stay. The question is, will he take a wage cut or not this summer? But the second captain, Sergio Busquets, will be definitely staying at Barcelona. Now, with Barcelona making signings over the past few days in Garcia, Aguero, Emerson, and Wijnaldum, there's going to have to be some players that are going to have to leave, which Laporta confirmed in this press conference with Eric Garcia. First one on the chopping block is Pjanic, coming in from Italy, saying that Pjanic wants to return to Italy and currently Juventus is his priority. Contacts have already been made between the two parties. Max Allegri, the new Juventus coach, is thinking about it as well. So Pjanic looks like he's going to be on the way out with Ronald Koeman continuing as the manager. I'd also watch out for Roma as well. Of course, Roma is his former team, and also Jose Mourinho is going to be interested in him. He's going to be a good midfielder on a cheap deal, and of course Roma lack midfielders. I'd watch out for that. He's currently not being linked with Roma. I'm just putting that out there as my opinion. But Pjanic wants to return to Juventus, and they are currently studying the situation at the moment, and that could be a possibility. But definitely Pjanic will be one of the players out the door this summer. Next player who could be out the door is Sergio Roberto, coming in from Xavi Campos from Cat Radio. He's come out saying that Barcelona are considering the departure of Sergio Roberto because he's one of the players with 1 year left on his contract, and the club want to get rid of his high salary. It's possible departure is stopped just for the approval from the coach for next season until there is a new coach. The idea is not to make any formal move on Roberto at the moment. If Ronald Koeman is going to be the coach and does continue, he wouldn't be bothered with the departure of Sergio Roberto. Roberto, if he has to leave, would like to do so with a letter of freedom to get a contract similar to the one he has at Barcelona. So again, Barcelona have offered a renewal to Roberto, but he has rejected it, and right now he could be one of the players out the door. Of course, he's been getting attacked by a lot of the fan base over the past few months, how he's not playing too well, and he could be out the door this summer. We'll see what happens with it. I still believe that he's going to stay. We'll wait and see. I don't believe that he will stay without renewing his contract. If he has 1 year left on his contract, Barcelona will push to sell him. But I feel like, there's going to be rumors coming out about him, about going to Man City, all these other clubs, and in the end he'll do 1 year for Barcelona. We'll wait and see what happens with it, but definitely Roberto is on the chopping block at the moment. One player who's been on the chopping block at Barcelona for a few years now and definitely is going to be out the door this summer is Samuel Umtiti coming in from Sport. They say that Barcelona have communicated to Samuel Umtiti that they don't count on him and he should look for a way out this summer. But the problem is for Umtiti is his salary of 12 million per year and no club can afford that. So again, it's going to be looking likely that Barcelona is going to be terminating Umtiti's contract. I'm hearing some rumors as well as a possible loan move for Umtiti. For me, it's just, get rid of him just summer 100%, just whatever we have to do, no loans. Because he's going on loan, he's still going to be considered as a Barcelona player. For me, you have to get rid of him. Of course, his knee problems absolutely killed him after that World Cup. He was probably our best center back in 2017, but in the end, his knee absolutely killed his career at Barcelona. And this could be a player where we could see a similar deal to, Rakitic and Suarez and Vidal next year, where Barcelona just let him go for free and then get variables out of the deal. So watch out for that, but Umtiti definitely going to be leaving Barcelona this summer. Next player on the chopping block is Junior Firpo coming in from Sports, and that Junior Firpo is close to a move to the Premier League. He has good offers from West Ham United and Southampton. To proceed with the deal, Barcelona wants 16 million plus variables, which is going to be a very, very good deal for Barcelona, getting around the same amount that we paid for Junior Firpo. I think we paid for him 24 million back in 2019, so we recuperate some of that fee, which is not too bad. In the end, Firpo couldn't get his chance at Barcelona. With that money as well, we can definitely bring in a replacement, especially Jose Gaya. He's available for around 15 to 20 million, so we can use that money for Jose Gaya. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But looks like Firpo will be out the door this summer as well. Now, Barcelona yesterday have confirmed their first sale of the summer. Not really a sale, more sort of departure, and that is Juan Miranda. We talked about that in yesterday's transfer video. Yesterday night, it was confirmed from Barcelona. Latest news: FC Barcelona have opted not to execute the option to extend Juan Miranda's contract. And as you can see from the right-hand side of the screen, he has signed a new contract with Real Betis until June 2024. But Barcelona do have 40% of any future sale and the right to first refusal. That means if a club comes in with an offer for Juan Miranda, let's say for example 20 million for Atletico Madrid, Real Betis have to turn to Barcelona and say, look, Atletico Madrid offer 20 million, do you want to match that, and then we'll give them to you. So Barcelona have that option available to them, the right to refusal, and also 40% of any future sale. Big move from Joan Laporta now to extend Juan Miranda's contract. In the end, he'd rather pay that 600k to let him go than pay his wages over the next 2 years. So technically speaking, Juan Miranda is going to be the first departure or the first sale of Joan Laporta this summer. Now the next topic that I want to discuss is Barcelona being banned from the Champions League. Couple have come out saying that UEFA's intention is to make a decision against Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Juventus to be known before the Euro starts, and it could even be next week. And the rumor is that Barcelona are going to be banned from the Champions League alongside Juventus and Real Madrid. We'll wait and see what happens with this. What I feel like is going to happen is that they're going to release a statement saying that we're officially banned. Then Juan Laporta, Florentino Perez, and the Juventus president will take them to court. Then they'll win, and then we'll be back in the Champions League. We'll wait and see what happens. I do believe at the moment we're going to get banned officially, but I don't think it'll be confirmed or anything like that. So watch out for that big news in the next week or so. We could end up being banned from the Champions League. And the final news that I want to discuss is in regards to the Barcelona feminine team coming in from Toto Costa, saying that Barcelona plans to release a women's version of the Joan Laporta Trophy. The board will formally approve the decision on Thursday. Only a few details need to be worked out, such as where would they play? Would they play the Estadio Johan Cruyff? Or would they play at the Camp Nou? And Xavi Campos has come out back in that statement as well, saying that as things stand, the club plans on playing the male and female Joan Laporta Trophy on the same day. This must be approved on Thursday before the details are going to be decided. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Of course, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below because we talked about a lot. I want to know your thoughts on Ronald Koeman continuing as the manager and the players leaving the club. Who would you 100% leave? Who would you maybe consider, keeping at the club? And of course, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.